Welcome, folks, to another installment of Weekend at the Lake presented by Chris Lightco, the best of the best to light up your life and your lake house. So last week, I talked about how fall weather tends to take a while to roll in when the season arrives in Missouri, only for Mother Nature to immediately decide to mess with me. First, it looked like I was going to be wrong, especially Friday evening. I was freezing up on the roof during football. But now we're about to be getting into the 90s again, which is just silly. Especially during a week where so many people are wearing thick protective leather, and I'll get to that here in a sec. Now, let's start with a quick thank you to Chris Lightco, who keeps us running. Honestly, it means the most, but the fun is what we're here for. So let's get to it. Now, I think you all know what I was getting at when I brought up leather. We are knee-deep in Bike Week at the Lake of the Ozarks, and if you plan to be on the highway at any point till Sunday, you're gonna find out when you hear those engines roar. So now, I only have one question for you.
You got a helmet? Oh.
We're going to have bikers of all kinds from all stretches of the Midwest here for a great time, so be careful on the roads. Always drive responsibly, but especially when you're around our fellow motorists on two wheels, because it's a lot more dangerous for them than it is for you. As for the fun, more than 200 bars are participating and welcoming visiting bikers. There's also parties, vendors, and concerts with great scenic rides happening all week. For more details and specifics, check out lakebikefest.com. Personally, I grew up on the back of my mom and dad's Harleys, so I've got a real soft spot for the culture, and I'm excited for the taste of it that we're going to be getting. Now, speaking of bikes and week-long events, running concurrently with Bike Week at the Ozarks International Raceway is RevFest! A premier motorcycle racing event. Bike Week isn't just about riding around and hitting the parties. Motorcycle enthusiasts can't get enough of those roaring engines and high speeds, so here they both are. Wednesday through Saturday, general admission is $10 with kids under 12 getting in free, and Sunday is $20. But you can also get a week-long package that covers every day or other special VIP options. It's noise, it's fun, it's racing, and it's motorcycles. It speaks for itself. And if you want a break from pulse-pounding motorcycle action, I know exactly what'll mellow you out. This Friday through Sunday at the Lake of the Ozarks is CannaPalooza, and yup, that'll calm you down. Join fellow herbal enthusiasts for Blazin at the Glaze 2025 with music, food, fun, and cannabis culture. Due to the fact that future employers might watch my show, I'm just going to point out that a lot like racing, this one kind of speaks for itself. If it's something you like, it's something you really like, so I'm just going to leave this one on your front doorstep like a cat leaves a dead bird and let you do with it what you will. Again, it's September 12th through 14th from noon to 9. We'll be right back with more after a word from our sponsors.
They always say that seeing is believing, and to see the breathtaking beauty of your lakefront paradise, it needs to be lit correctly. Chris Lightco takes your space and illuminates it like never before. From your home and walkways to your dock and lakefront oasis, Chris Lightco lights up the Lake of the Ozarks.
Osage River Popcorn, your home at the lake for fresh, gourmet popcorn. But it doesn't stop at just what's in the name. Come see us on Bagnell Dam in Lake Ozark for Stom European chocolate, gelato, and so much more. We've even got a drive-thru with specialty coffee. And yes, our gourmet popcorn is still popped fresh daily. Come on by as a stranger and leave as a friend. With an armful of the sweetest treats at the lake. Osage River Popcorn in Lake Ozark. See you soon!
Chris Lightco is local and ready to light up your lakefront oasis. So call us today to schedule your free consultation so we can illuminate your slice of heaven. But for now, back to Weekend at the Lake with David Leatherberry, brought to you by Chris Lightco.
Huge thank you to our team of supporters. Now we've got the Goo Goo Dolls and Dashboard Confessional coming to the best venue at the lake, the Ozarks Amphitheater. They're staples of the alt-rock genre, and personally, I know them from the soundtrack for Treasure Planet, a really awesome, underrated movie that I loved as a kid and should have gotten a sequel. I was going to show a clip from it, but I know the mouse who owns it tends to sue the pants off of anyone who breathes anywhere near their intellectual property, so instead, I'm going to play it safe and play a clip from another favorite movie whose soundtrack they just so happen to be on.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
Yeah, I sure loved that one as a kid, and I'm sure it holds up great now that I'm an adult. You can hear them live at Ozarks Amphitheater this Friday night at 7 and get your tickets from ozarksamp.com. And finally, Saturday and Sunday is the Lake of the Ozarks Fall Food Truck Festival. If you weren't aware, the lake has some of the most incredible and varied food trucks I've ever seen, with some amazing menus and food that's easy to get hooked on. Also, at the Amphitheater, the festival will offer food trucks, local vendors, bounce houses, local artists, henna art, face painting, and a bunch of other stuff. But come on, it's got food and tons of it, and all I need to know is that I'll have a bunch of delicious options to try. Come for the food, stay for the food, and enjoy the rest while you're digesting. Or, yeah, rest while you digest. Depends on how much you can tolerate rhyming. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and the LOZ app to stay connected with us. And if you have an event you want discussed here on the show, make sure you send me the information at davidl@mylaketv.com. I'd really appreciate it and be more than happy to talk up your event. All right, well, we've got some stuff going on. We've got some big multi-day events this time around, and that's a blast. A lot of these look really fun. You know, like the Food Truck Festival, you've got all these amazing options in one place, and all you have to do is figure out what fun you're hungry for. Hopefully, the buffet I've laid out for you is satisfactory. Until next week, thanks for watching, and have a fantastic weekend at the lake.